Hello, my sunny friends. My name is Sunnyside Sarah, and welcome back to the adventures of Nick and Willikins. I loaded the game where I end off, and I don't know why, but the music isn't loading. I tried it with a restart of the computer. I tried it with many restarts of the game. I tried it I tried to start a new game, and just start recording at this point. It doesn't help, so we just have to live without music, which is kind of sad because I like the music in the background. Anyway, there's just one thing. If the music is coming back, I change the options just like that. Okay, so last time, or in the last episode, a murder happened, and we're here to investigate and prove our master, even though he's quite annoying and what else, not guilty. So first, I think it was
that detective fellow
right.
gave me this. It's meant to track my progress in gathering the 4 elements that can exonerate Master Nick: motive, murder weapon, proof of sanity, and a witness. As of now, I've managed to locate none of them.
I know. Thank you for that. So I think we just keep.
I dare say he looks familiar, but it's difficult to tell with him lying face down like that. Also, I'm certain I don't know any corpses.
We're doing a little.
Getting an idea of who this was and why he's here would be an excellent idea, and this police tape is hardly going to stop me. But I'd rather not contaminate the crime scene with my own fingerprints.
So I need gloves or anything like that.
This was left by an activist of some sort. It appears to have been left here somewhere around the time our deceased friend arrived in the entrance hall.
Okay. Thank you for that.
It seems that someone attempted to deliver a package around the time of the murder. I wonder if the delivery person saw anything. It appears to have one of those bloody QR codes on it that everyone seems to think people actually use. This one looks more like an owl to me.
Yay! Another phone number. Okay.
I've always thought this thing was a bit unsettling, but I'm also fairly certain that there should be 2 of them. Surely one of them didn't just get up and walk away, though, did it? And do I actually want an answer to this question?
Probably not.
An extremely rare double-headed hay.
What? Sorry, I didn't catch that. Okay. I think.
Master Nick's latest ill-conceived project, one in a series, collect them all, is his so-called hedge maze of doom. These are the plans for Phase 2. By Stage 6, I believe the intention is to incorporate the whole of England to one massive, impassable maze. So, we all have that to look forward to, I suppose.
Okay,
Master Nick believes this is a TARDIS. A vast improvement over that time he believed it was a Portaloo.
Okay. So.
Dare you enter Nick Hall's Maze of Doom. So nice of Master Nick to offer a choice. He doesn't usually bother. I believe, in this instance, I daren't.
But. Postcode.
It's just a jumble of numbers and letters which apparently communicate some vital piece of information to the Royal Mail. It says 00D4L4Y.
Do I remember that?
Neither rain nor snow nor glom of knit will keep me from fetching Master Nick's very important hardware store circulars. It's called the Hedge Maze of Doom for a reason. I dare not venture any further.
Okay, then no.
Oh, Rosemary's for a minute.
I see you managed to avoid being murdered. Perhaps our mysterious assailant believed you were already dead.
Oh, I do enjoy our Faulty Towers' banter, don't you?
Good morning, you delightful creature.
Oh, delightful, is it?
You wouldn't happen to have seen or heard anything suspicious this morning around Master Nick's third breakfast time?
Is that a bloody Tolkien reference? I've told you before I shan't be having with hobbits in my hall.
So you didn't see a murder, then?
Only the murder of people's good sense. Those books are bloody boring.
Okay.
Is it even worth my time asking you about the weapon that may have been used in the recent incident in our entrance hall?
Yes.
Yes?
Well, in that your time is effectively worthless, so therefore anything you say or do would logically be worth more than your time, which is, as I mentioned previously, worthless.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Mustn't muck about. Can you assist me in determining why someone might have had cause to murder the gentleman in our entrance hall?
Talking to you is the very definition of mucking about, boy. Now off you go.
I wonder, my dear, if you might be able to help me locate proof of Master Nick's sanity.
Okay. What, do I look like a trained medical professional? I'm not one of them, just to be clear. But I do know a little something about playing doctor, eh?
I wonder, my dear, if you might be able to help me locate proof of Master Nick's sanity.
Okay. The game is freaking out a bit. So, got that. Okay. Oh, the music's back. Why ever? Still need something. Stuff bringers.
Welcome to Stuffbringers Intercontinental. Do you have the delivery slip that the driver left behind?
I have, yes.
And could you describe to me the animal that the QR code on the slip most closely resembles?
An owl?
An owl. Definitely an owl.
Good, good. Right, now then, what is your postcode?
Of course. Our postcode is 00D4L4Y.
Good, good. Now then, I'll need the name of two of any of the recipient's direct ancestors.
Well, there's good great Aunt Petunia who lives downstairs.
Right, that's one.
Nick Sr.?
Sir, don't insult my intelligence. If you're going to lie, at least be smooth about it.
Right, sorry. Thaddeus Q. Nickington the Fourth?
technically that name is in our records, but it also clearly states that this individual is a horse. So, relative or not, I'm ruling it inadmissible.
Okay. That one?
Good great uncle Petunia's husband?
It
Seriously?
may shock you to discover, sir, but no, that's not the correct answer.
It's the king guy?
Charlemagne?
No, sir.
I'm certain I saw on QI that every British person is a descendant of Charlemagne.
If that's the case, sir, it's hardly a good security question now, is it?
I may need to get back to you on that. Could you hold the line, please?
Well, sir, unfortunately I shall need to terminate this call. Please feel free to call again when you have even the most basic of information required of you. Good day.
Okay.
Excuse me, Master Nick.
Willikins, you heard that quirky detective. Stop running your bloody gob and go exonerate me of this crime. Also, I think he said something about a colouring book.
Ah, yes. My goals have indeed been clearly demarcated in the form of a child's activity book. Though surely you mean colouring, sir?
Why, what did I say?
All right, sir. That's about enough of you lounging about in there. I require you to come out immediately and help me determine what happened to the dead fellow downstairs. Well, that's more or less the reaction I expected. Sir, the corpse in our entrance hall.
I thought it was a foyer. Foyer? Foyer. God, how do you say that anyway?
We'll circle back to that. My concern is the gaping hole in said corpse, and I was hoping you might have some insight as to what may have created it.
Willikins, what have I told you about hope?
You say that hope is the thing with feathers, and I should consider myself allergic to feathers.
Too right.
Except when I'm tending to your pet budgie.
And the budgie's the exception that proves the rule, isn't it?
Sir, do you know any reason why someone might have murdered the gentleman in our entrance hall?
Is this like in weddings when the vicar asks if anyone has any reason why these two shouldn't be wed?
Almost nothing like that, sir.
Can't help you then, mate. Also, you're not my mate. I don't know why I just said that.
I don't know why you say most things, sir.
I think it has something to do with Free Willy.
Oh, I can flip it around.
Sir, is there any chance you saw anything relating to the murder downstairs? I realize it's a bit of an inconvenience to ask, but this may help prevent you from being England's first victim of capital punishment since Harold Wilson was Prime Minister.
Was Harold Wilson sent to the gallows? Core, I knew the Beatles were cross with him in that Taxman song, but I didn't realise they had the power to order someone dead.
Never mind. I'll sort this one out myself then.
Knock yourself out, Willikins. Only do try not to knock yourself out. With you unconscious, I wouldn't have anyone to summon to clean up your worthless body.
Good point, though.
I don't suppose you have any sort of documented proof of your own sanity lying about, sir.
What makes you think I'm sane, Willikins?
Because that would diminish the very real struggle undertaken by genuinely mentally ill people. You're not insane, sir. You're just an arsehole.
Do you think I should be offended by that, Willikins? Am I offended by that?
Oh, probably, but then you noticed something shiny and forgot all about it.
Forgot all about what?
Oh, I want to flip it around.
Sir, I must insist that you allow me to look under your bed.
Willikins, I've decided to try being indecisive. I always wanted to be a logical paradox.
Really, sir? Is that what you've always wanted to be today?
And so, in answer to the question, may I look under the bed, I say to you, I don't know.
You don't know?
That's right.
Sir, you realize I'm doing all of this to exonerate you of the rather serious murder charges that are currently hanging over you.
Then you better help me make up my mind quickly, hadn't you?
Very well. Yes, I may look under your bed.
Not good enough. I need you to introduce some kind of random element. A device of some sort that will make the decision for me in a satisfyingly unpredictable fashion.
Sir, you're just needlessly complicating things at this point.
Oh, you always say that. Now off you go.
Okay. So still no clue. So go to the gallery? Maybe? I don't know. Okay. So I was everywhere, but not in the maze. So I think with the blueprint I've got. Where's the bird nest?
This is where the birds live.
Well, really? Haven't thought that. Path to the garden. Can I take that? I can! Wow, wonderful. Wait a second, can I use that one on the maze?
It's called the Hedge Maze of Doom
Okay.
for a reason. I dare not venture
Yeah,
any
sure,
further.
then do not do that.
Wisteria, that's made of messages.
Good morning. Beautiful day, isn't it? Could you step outside the hedge for a moment? I'd like to have a little chat with you, if I may.
I suppose it is a beautiful day at that. My mind's sort of wrapped up in my studies at the moment. What can I do for you?
You may have heard some commotion earlier.
Let's
Nothing
just
to be
first
too
take the
concerned
crime.
about. There's just been a murder.
Goodness!
Quite the opposite, in fact. In any event, I'm endeavoring to discover precisely what happened, and I was wondering if you might offer some insight into the murder weapon. You obviously deal with a number of rather lethal implements in your duties here. Could one of them have made a hole about 20 centimeters in diameter in a man's torso?
Nothing like that in here, Mr. Willikins. That sounds like a railroad spike of some such. But I know Master Nick cancelled the railroad maze and sent that crew home months ago.
Ah, yes, I'd almost forgotten about the railroad maze. I have another question about the murder, specifically the motive. More specifically, why anyone might wish to kill the gentleman in question.
Couldn't say, sir. My only experience with killing involves weeds. And insects. And the occasional vole. Turns out I'm a much more experienced killer than I realized. Still, can't help you here though, I'm afraid.
The witness!
I have another question about the murder, specifically if you managed to see any of the events that took place inside the hall earlier today.
I'm afraid not, Mr. Willikins. My duties do keep me pretty well occupied inside this maze.
I suspected as much.
However,
However, you say.
I did hear a delivery truck pull up around that time. I don't know if that's at all relevant.
It may actually be. Thank you, miss. You've been a tremendous help.
And the proof
I
of
have another
sanity.
question about the murder, specifically some way of providing proof of Master Nick's sanity.
Well, the proof's in the pudding, right? Isn't that what they say?
It is a thing that some people say, yes?
I'm afraid I
they?
may not be your best source for sanity, Mr. Willikins. But good luck with that.
That's exactly what Master Nick said. A hedge maze, is it? Wonderful work you're doing here.
I'm just doing as the time's instructions to you, sir. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get back to it.
Okay, sure do. Go back into the hatch? Or the maze? Wherever you were, go back down. So, just trying to, you know, just a clue that I have. That hole is because of the gnome. The gnome, sorry. So, wait. I got the thing. Maybe
No,
I can.
thank you.
Oh, I thought, you can turn it around with it. So maybe it works with Nick. Oh, I don't know. Kind of stuck here. Take it, close it.
I don't feel that this is a good use of my rather limited available time.
So maybe the fish works.
Your breakfast, sir.
Willikins, a palate as advanced as mine is not interested in the taste of one food. I told you to combine them. Willikins, let me put this in a way you'll understand. Go downstairs and prepare me some proper brekkie.
Okay, still don't want to talk to me. I got that one. I don't know if that works.
Blay, hello.
Good morning. I'm the butler at Nick Hall, and there's been something of an incident here recently. It's possible you may have witnessed this incident, so I'm calling now to find out if this is indeed the case.
Before you ask your questions, I have a question for you. How many chlorofluorocarbons is an acceptable number of chlorofluorocarbons?
The seasoning you get when you order a Chinese?
No, that's monosodium glutamate. Also bad. You mortals are so woefully ignorant about this planet and its precious resources.
That's true.
The answer, by the way, was none. None chlorofluorocarbons. Ha 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 ha.
Wait, mortals? Are you not a mortal?
No, I'm a vampire. Can't you tell? Bleh.
I thought it might be rude to assume.
Listen, I could potentially leave for eternity, and I'd rather not do it on a world choked with styrofoam Big Mac containers and plastic shopping bags.
I believe we call those, respectively, polystyrene and polyethylene.
I don't care what you call them. Just stop throwing them into the ocean.
So,
Good point.
this is why you came to our home this morning, to lecture us about going green?
Correct. I hate going out during the day for obvious reasons, but my car runs on clean solar energy. Such irony is the story of my life. Or unlife, if you prefer.
I most certainly do not. Now, as much as I'd love to continue this conversation into eternity, I shall come to the point. Did you happen to witness, or I suppose cause, the murder that took place here earlier?
Certainly not. Decomposing corpses are the absolute worst greenhouse gas emitters. Had I encountered one, I would have done everything in my power to get it on ice, because
Yes, very well. I've heard all I need, thank you.
I could come by again with some literature. Printed on recycled paper, of course.
Thank you, good day.
Okay. So didn't help at all. So maybe I try now again. I don't know. I can't skip
An
this.
hour.
I just
Definitely.
okay.
I
Oh man. So I talked to everyone. That's just a lot of books.
Listen here, you senile old bird. I don't have time to deflect your unwanted advances. I need to find proof of Master Nick's sanity immediately.
What do I look like in medical? Oh, okay. I don't know why that doesn't work, and the music just works in the entrance hall. So I don't know. Go away. So,
Miss Petunia, Mum, if it's not too much trouble, I require the name of one of Master Nick's ancestors.
Ooh, is this for some little project you're working on?
The project of exonerating his lordship of the murder charges, yes.
Well, let's see. There's me, of course.
Yes, I know that one.
But not in the biblical sense, eh, lad? Not due to a lack of trying on my part.
Rather. Could you perhaps provide me with a second name, Mum? Any ancestor at all will do.
What am I, a bloody gynecologist?
I believe you mean genealogist?
I'm not one of them neither. Go look at a painting or something. The hole's full of them. Surely one of those pictures is of someone we're related to.
Yes, well, thank you for your, I hesitate to say help, but in the absence of a more accurate word, it'll have to do.
well, okay. So, the gallery. No, wait, no, no, it wasn't the gallery. It was in the dining room, right? Wasn't it?
An ancient ancestor of Master Nick's, with whom he was also once romantically involved. Our history, like the history of most great English families, is complicated and a bit incestuous. We don't actually know this person. I believe we purchased this painting in an estate sale of some kind.
Okay. Just buy a painting and hang it from a person you don't know. That's, yeah, sure. I would do that. Why not? Decorates the room though. Back to the phone call. Woman with a delivery. Whatever. Still skip that, okay? We heard it like. There we go.
Lady Beatrice. Her painted likeness smiles upon me every time I pass through our dining room.
Excellent, sir. That was all I required.
Oh, really? Only that?
I shall now connect you to the delivery driver you're trying to reach. Please hold.
Very well.
Stuffbringers Intercontinental, this is Deirdre. How may I help you?
Oh, no. Hello again, Deirdre. I thought I was to be connected to the delivery driver.
Yes, speaking. A lady can drive a truck and answer phones, you know.
I suppose you truly can have it all, then. Listen, there was a rather unpleasant incident here at the hall this morning, and I was wondering if you'd seen anything untoward during your visit.
You mean the murder?
Yes, that is exactly what I mean.
As it happens, I did see the incident, yes, sir. However, in order to provide you with further details, I shall need you to fill out Inquiry Form 6B and speak with my manager. I'm just fooling with you, sir. What, do you need me to call the police and promise to report what I saw as an official witness?
That would be wonderful, yes, thank you. And if it's not too much trouble, could you tell me what you saw first?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you, sir. Goodbye!
Yay! I found the witness. Or the witness. Yay! So,
That detective fellow gave me this. It's meant to track my
So-
progress in gathering the 4 elements that can exonerate Master Nick. Motive, murder weapon, proof of sanity, and a witness. As of now, I've managed to locate a witness.
Okay. Cool. So.
Willikins, stay out of there. That area is off limits to you.
Maybe I got something new now?
Sir, it may please you to know that a lady from a delivery service of some kind has agreed to serve as a material witness in the forthcoming murder investigation.
Why on earth would you think that would please me? You clearly don't know anything about the sort of things that please me. Like ice lollies and boiled sweets.
How very English of you, sir.
Yeah, so I thought so.
Sir, I must insist that you allow me to look under your bed.
Willikins, I've decided to try being indecisive. I always wanted to be a logical paradox.
Really, sir? Is that what you've always wanted to be today?
And so, in answer to the question, may I look under the bed, I say to you, I don't know.
You don't know?
That's right.
Sir, you realize I'm doing all of this to exonerate you of the rather serious murder charges that are currently hanging over you.
Then you better help me make up my mind quickly, hadn't you?
Very well. Yes, I may look under your bed.
Not good enough. I need you to introduce some kind of random element. A device of some sort that will make the decision for me in a satisfyingly unpredictable fashion.
Sir, you're just needlessly...
Wait. Is...
Bit of a reach, don't you think?
Willikins, are you trying to trick me into cramming that into my mouth? Because I read on the internet that you have to break a jar to get one of those out, and I simply don't have time for that today.
I'm just trying now. Oh, a coin. Sure, why not?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
I
flip a
suppose
coin.
you want me to flip this coin to help me decide if you may look under my bed.
Yes, sir, if it's not too much trouble.
It is a great deal of trouble, but if it'll shut you up about...
About clearing you of the murder charges?
Right. That. Alright, I'm flipping the coin, Willikins. Call it?
Heads, sir.
Sorry, it's tails.
Are you quite sure about that, sir?
Yes, quite.
Only that coin?
It's tails, Willikins. Just like my second favourite Sonic the Hedgehog character and my fourth favourite part of most animals. Which means you lose. You don't get the thing you want. What thing was that again?
I most emphatically did not want to look under your bed, sir.
Well then, the coin has spoken. You get under that bed at once.
Very good, sir. There's any possible chance this is the murder weapon, I should not touch it with my bare hands.
Huh.
Master Nick threw this and said, "Fetch, Willikins," but neither the dog nor I were sure which of us he meant, so it's remained under the bed ever since.
So... I still need something for my hands.
I'd rather not, if it's all the same.
There has to be something somewhere. And the only thing I can open is that thing.
it would appear that a brand new pair of rubber gloves, or hand wellies
Oh,
as
man.
Master Nick calls them, has fallen into the bin.
Yay! Now I got... Oh god, now I got gloves. Finally! My god. So now I think I can use this one on that one. Yay! I made it.
I can't quite reach to turn him over, but I did manage to dislodge the man's wallet. There's very little in here. The identification says his name is... oh, it's Errol. The general ruffian and ne'er-do-well who frequently burgles our home. There also appears to be a note here that says, "In case of emergency, call this number." Well, that certainly sounds like a clue.
Yay! Finally! Progress! Woo! So now we're gonna go upstairs again, go under the bed. Oh, look under the bed and take the gnome from there to the murder weapon. So I got the murder weapon. Oh my god. Rubber gloves.
I can't see much point in doing that.
Oh, sorry. Way ahead of you. So, now we go. Dup, 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 dup.
Willikins, what are you doing out there?
I was just picking up this object under your bed.
Yes, of course. Only... could you not do that?
Sir?
That is to say, could you go and wait in the dressing room for a moment first? As a good chap.
Sir, I must say, this isn't making you appear to be less guilty.
Just go in there and wait until I give the all clear. Then I promise you can have whatever rubbish you find under there.
Very good, sir.
Is he trying to... Oh god.
Well, I can't be absolutely certain, but I believe the plumbing has backed up again. There's only one place the excess water can go in this house when that happens.
Okay, it's safe.
Okay, but before I go out to do... I call that one. So, why not? You know.
Hello, this is Nick.
Sir, I'm trying to determine who may have had a connection to the body in our entrance hall. Why on earth would you be answering a number that I found in the deceased's pocket?
Errol. As you know, Willikins, Errol's my friend. But I did tell him that he'd better not rob us again or I'll bloody kill him.
Sir, you've put me in a very awkward position here, because I do appear to have found a motive for Errol's murder. However, that motive belongs to you.
Finally, you did something right.
No, sir, this means you're still very much a suspect.
Well, obviously you're not going to say that to the detective since you're duty-bound to protect me. So, I don't know, tell him someone else had a motive. I'm sure you can make up some lie or another. You somehow convinced my family you were a decent butler when you were hired, so you're obviously extremely skilled at deception.
Okay. So I'm wondering what
That detective fellow gave me...
what he says about the... Seriously? Not saying anything?
That detective fellow gave me this. It's meant to track my progress in gathering the 4 elements that can exonerate Master Nick. Motive, murder weapon, proof of sanity, and a witness. As of now, I've managed to locate a witness. A motive.
Okay. I gonna leave this episode right here. I found the witness, I found the motive, and I kind of found the murder weapon, the gnome. under the bed, which is now probably in the toilet or somewhere in the pipes. I don't know. We'll see in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed it so far. As you did, please leave a like. If you got any suggestions for me for games or anything else, please leave a comment. And I really hope I see you in the next video. Until then, have a sunny day. Bye!